Kate's ready to wave the green flag. It's become his unofficial position over the course of the year. We're ready to go. Off the corner, Cam looks him over. Up on the throttle they come. Green flag is out. Nice even start by Nick and Parker. They race down into turn number 1, and they continue that battle off at turn number 2.
Yeah, Mike Hanafin trying to squeeze the hole on the inside, has to back it off into 3 and 4. Uhrig, Davis, Hanafin, Macedo still side by side near the front of the field. Uhrig just edging out Davis by about a quarter of a car length heading into the second corner.
Side by side off at turn number 2. Parker Davis working that outside lane while Uhrig continues to hold off the Chargers on the inside. They roll through 3 and 4. Uhrig gets a little crossed up, slides up the racetrack. Meanwhile, Macedo and Hanafin make contact as they try to gather themselves in, and the 31 of Mason Silva gets by both of those cars. He's up into the 3rd spot.
Davis able to stretch this lead out across turn number 4. Field single file across the start-finish line. Silva really chasing the 11 of Nick Uhrig into the second corner. Silva slides way up the racetrack. Macedo will throw the hole in on the inside, and it turns 3 and 4. It is still a Parker Davis lead.
Down into turn number 3 and 4, and down to the stripe they come. Parker Davis is your leader. Down off the corner he comes. He's got a 4-car length, make it 5. Advantage down the back straightaway. Similar distance back to Sam Macedo in 3rd with the 31 of Silva, the 76 of Hanafin, your top 5 as they head down across the stripe. 5 laps are complete out of 15, and your leader looking for win number 3 is Parker Davis.
Davis continues to set the pace deeper in the field. Hanafin starting to catch up to Mason Silva. That's the battle for 4th. Silva able to shut the door, pull away with Davis still maintaining his lead. Sam Macedo coming off a hard charge from Mason Silva, still settles it in for 3rd. Davis with the lead into turns 3 and 4.
Nick Uhrig is closing in that distance between he and Parker Davis. He found a little extra as that car getting a little bit faster through the corners. They come off at turn number 2, which was once a 5-car deficit, is now a 2-car length disadvantage as they hit 3 and 4. They come off the corner halfway, 8 down, 7 to go, and Uhrig has closed it into a car length.
Uhrig still chasing Davis into turns 1 and 2 with Mike Hanafin. Now closing in on Mason Silva for that 4th spot. Uhrig still trails Davis into 3 and 4. Davis able to use the inside groove, pull away from Uhrig, maintains his lead at lap number 9.
Down into 1 and 2 they go, and Uhrig is looking for a way by Parker Davis. Still running just a tick quicker on the clock down the back straightaway. Closes right up on the back bumper as they hit turns 3 and 4. They have grown the lead between them and Macedo, and Uhrig taking a peek down low, but Davis is able to shut the door that time. We are at lap number 10.
Off a 2 they come. Davis able to set the pace. Uhrig takes a peek to the inside, has to back off into 3 and 4. Davis able to set the pace, single file for the moment. Uhrig can't get there. Davis with the crossover block at lap 11.
Davis running a groove that's making it difficult for Nick to try to get an advantage as they head down the back straightaway. Nick's going to have to go to the high side to make that pass unless he finds something off at turn number 4. Davis glued to the bottom groove as they cross the stripe at lap number 12, nose to tail. Uhrig takes a peek to the outside, down into 1, loses a little bit of momentum. He's 2 back, closing it in down into 3.
Into 3 and 4 they go. Davis able to maintain the lead with Uhrig still tightly behind him. Twin sticks are up, 2 laps to go. Davis, Uhrig, Macedo, Silva, Hanafin, your top 5.
Down the backstretch they go, and Uhrig closes right up on the back bumper. Takes a peek to the outside. Looks down for a crossover off of 4. Gets a run off the corner. Down to the bottom he goes. Parker up on the outside. Uhrig down on the inside as they hit turns 1 and 2. Wheel to wheel at the top of the field. They roll down the back straightaway just like lap number 1. They hit 3 and 4. Uhrig down low. A little bit loose. Gathers it in. Down to the stripe. And it will be Parker Davis holding him off at the stripe by 0.05 of a second. Second place going to Nick Uhrig Jr. Sam Macedo will finish 3rd. 4th going to Mason Silva. And rounding out the top 5 is Mike Hanafin with Ryder Aguiar. 6th, 7th is Carl Satterlund, Alya Martin rounding out the field. But right down to the checkered flag. Uhrig did not give up. He was able to rebound from his early bobble and close back in and make a fight for the win, and came up just that much short.
That little mix-up on lap number 2 coming off of turn number 4 really helped.
Yeah, I think I could have got second or first because they were battling. I think I could have just cleaned up off of 3 because they washed a little high. but just bad luck in wrong place at the wrong time.
It does happen. You know what that feeling is, right? Carrying the checker flag. You're going to get there soon enough, I think. I know there's a lot of people you want to thank.
I want to thank my mom, Nick, Jim, TSM Motorsports, and Enterprise Equipment.
All right, one more time. Comebacks. I know you fell short, but it's okay. One of the better comebacks. What is that?
So I was getting out of my car and my feet kept on slipping. So I planted my feet right here to try to get some grip. And I was getting out and it broke, so I had nothing to get out with. So I grabbed my hands and I don't know how it broke.
So you should sign that. That could be worth money one day. Hey, what happened on that last? That was, again, we pointed out earlier, one of the better comebacks we've seen. Parker was giving you nothing on that inside groove.
Yeah, we only had nothing on the outside. We really were able to chase down Parker. If we had one question, if we didn't go green to checkered all the way through, we would have been able to win that race. There's a bunch of people who work on this car. I'd like to thank my dad, my mom, DMS, Oxford Builders, New England Highway Technology, International CDO, Jay Fulton, my grandpa, my nanny, and everyone else who works on this car. Thought we could have got Parker on that inside when we made that move coming out of 4. Just really didn't have enough time to make it.
Very impressive run. Silva in Victory Lane once again. How did you hold off that hard-charging 11 car?
I don't know. It's just so unbelievable. We haven't been here since start of 2 races of the year. It's just crazy that we're here. I like to thank John for making this car so fast over the week and taking his time. I like to thank Paula, Ryan, Kayla, my brother Kevin, and my dad and my mom for just making this possible.
Kevin Davis is going to run his INX qualifier later tonight. We'll see if he can repeat his brother.